Greetings everyone, welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. My name is Elite Largo, and today we are kicking off this whole Ikoria pre-release extravaganza on MTG Arena with a standard deck that I had actually been working on for quite some time, slowly putting all the pieces together. But now it's got a couple of new entries in it due to the most recent release. So this is going to be an Izzet deck, and it's going to be centered around, obviously, some of the more powerful cards like Mizzet, Chandra, stuff like that. But some of the early game stuff that we're going to be trying out is definitely going to be cards like Essence Scatter, which I am very pleased that they reprinted, especially in a set with Ikoria. It only seemed logical to have something like this reprinted. And Ominous Seas. Now, this is a very interesting card that I'm really excited to try out. So, it's an enchantment card for 2, and whenever you draw a card, you put a foreshadow counter on it on Ominous Seas, and then when you get to 8, you can remove 8 counters and create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token. Now, another very good thing about this, which is why I'm running 4, is that it also has cycling for 2. Now, cycling, if you're unfamiliar with that, means you pay the cost for cycling, and you can put it into, basically discard it and then draw a card, and you can cycle at any time. So if you have, say, 1 or 2 Ominous Seas already on the board and you draw another one, you could always just cycle it, get an extra draw, put an extra counter on both of them, etc. And then the rest is just your standard Izzet stuff. 4 copies of Opt. Now, I'm only running 3 Essence Scatters. I think that'll be plenty. 1 copy of Negate, because you just never know late in the game or in mid-game. It's always good to have a 2-mana counter of either a creature spell, removal spell, or some other powerful enchantment. 4 Radical Ideas with Jumpstart ability. It's very good. 4 copies of Ionize. Now, I don't see Ionize played hardly ever, but I'm actually playing it just because, I mean, at 3 mana, I mean, you might as well play something that's going to deal 2 to your opponent. So I'm running 4 copies of this as the hard counter. 3 copies of Royal Scions, very, very good. 3 mana, 5 loyalty Planeswalker with either a draw and discard ability or a +2/+0 first strike and trample to one of your creatures. And then, of course, the -8 is very powerful. You draw 4, and then you can deal damage to any target equal to the number of cards in your hand. I actually was able to get that off 1 time, which was pretty cool. 3 copies of Storm's Wrath to deal with anything like large, flood of creatures on the board. It's basically our board wipe. 4 copies of Crackling Drake for obvious reasons. It's a very powerful card. Chandra, of course, can be a board wipe, can be a direct damage to something on the table. Plus, big thing, can't be countered, and neither can Niv Mizzet Perun. So this is the deck we're running with. Now, as for the lands, we're running 2 copies of Castle Ventress and 8 islands. The reason for that is just because of all the early blue stuff that we have. 4 copies of Steam Vents, 2 copies of Swiftwater Cliffs, and 2 copies of Temple of Epiphany. I've debated on getting 2 more temples and replacing the Swiftwater Cliffs just to see. Right now I only have 2, and I just wanted to use some of my rare wild cards somewhere else. So so far it hasn't been too bad with this. When you're running only 2 colors, you can kind of be more flexible with these dual lands, and we'll see how this goes. Now, we're actually going to take this into a standard event, see how we do. Oh, actually, no, they don't have any standard events. Well, standard ranked. I didn't even realize that. Makes sense during pre-release, right? So we'll take it into standard ranked and see how we do. Now, before we do, if you could do me a huge favor, if you haven't already, if you can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the deck. If you have any suggestions, I know there are a few other things that you can go, a few other routes you can go. I know there's the other dragon you can get for 2 mana that whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a counter on it, and it's a 1/1 flying haste. I may do a edit to this video where I run that as opposed to, say, something maybe like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But let me know. Let me know what you think. And if you play something similar, let me know what your differences are. And of course, also, you can follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Elite Largo. I'm going to be live streaming a lot more, trying to do more just draft, sealed, all that good stuff, and taking any kind of deck lists. So you can go ahead and follow me over on there. I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, with that, all of that nonsense out of the way, let's get to the real deal, and that's some games. Dr. LOL. Well, they made me LOL, so. Ooh. Well, it's early. Well, we go first. That's good. Early Ominous Seas, 2 Essence Scatters. Sure. Our draws need to be pretty friendly to us, though. Alright. Start with an island. Incubation. Alright, I get a Paradise Druid. I might actually Essence Scatter that. Because I took that for a reason. Ooh. Yeah, no. Radical Idea. Alright, I think the right thing to do is just keep them, just slow them down on the mana. Just slow them down on the mana with these ramp decks. Get an Ionize. Unfortunately. Do we do the Ominous Seas? Yeah. We can do Radical Idea in response. Hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. If it has Mutate, so I'll draw a card and then discard. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and Radical Idea in response. Get a counter. So we almost a Chandra. There's an Opt. Play a Mountain. Say go. Alright, so now they've got a pretty good amount of mana. I'm not too worried about this at the moment. So we have Ionize and we have Opt. We have Chandra coming up. No doubt we'll find a land. Okay, let's resolve that. Yeah. I think that's a little too good for what this deck is trying to do. Deal 2 to them. Probably attack, maybe. I mean, I don't see why not. Sure. Yep. Okay, we'll Opt. Scry. Don't think we'll need another one. We need a land, really. Draw. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll Storm's Wrath. Kinda sucks. I was really hoping for a land there. So at 5 mana. Sure. Ugh. Not really digging this. So we can get to 7 if we Radical Idea twice. Alright, well, let's do this now. Sure, well, I guess we'll keep the Storm's Wrath. This Parcel Beast is pretty good. Yep, they draw a card. So it does cost 1. Alright. So I'm not gonna Radical Idea. I may Storm's Wrath, I may Chandra. I think I'll Chandra if I get a land, really. Okay, it's not a land, so they get that. Our turn. That's 7. Jeez Louise. Alright, I'm just gonna cycle this. Say go. So we have Ionize, that's good. That helps out a lot. Just need 1 land, man. So we got Ionize for whatever may come. That's fine. I mean, at the very least, we have Storm's Wrath, so that's fine. That I'll Ionize. Sure, 16. There's Chandra. So let's attack. Now, are any of these elementals? The bird is, okay. So then we'll Storm's Wrath. Say go. Okay. Good games, Doc. So I think definitely hitting the 2 creatures they tried to play early on with Essence Scatters really helped out. I think the early Ionize help, just anything to slow them down was beneficial. So we didn't even play a creature. We just okay. I mean, it's not terrible. Get Royal Scions, sure. Alright, we'll opt at the end of their turn. Sure. Alright. Can't tell you how many times I've nearly hit cycle when I'm trying to cast this card. Jeskai. Oh man, this is a cycling deck, okay. Alright, well we're gonna keep Ionize open. This is an interesting card. I actually really like it, it's pretty cool. Nice. These lands are insane. They are so powerful. Alright. Well, you're a dime, boss. Oh my god. Alright. So do they... So that's not a cast ability, so we can't even counter that. I really don't have a good way to deal with that. Except, you know, creating an 8/8 Kraken. Yeah, no. Well, I'd rather cast Royal Scions when I have an answer to another problem that they have, so I'm going to keep Ionize open. How much does this card cost to cast? I don't even know. Alright. Do I just slam Niv? Yeah, let's get Royal Scions out. See if they have a counterspell. They do not. Sure, that's fine. So next turn, obviously, will be Niv Mizzet. Am I okay with this? Nah. Okay. Okay. Plus. Draw. Discard. Play Niv. Okay. Safety survives. Okay, good. Ah, Shark Typhoon. Okay. Okay. And, say go. I can Radical Idea twice. Yep, we'll draw. Ping. We'll Radical Idea. Draw. Ping. See, this is how the deck is supposed to go off. And boom. 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 This is insane. We're already at 6. Oh my god. That's gross. Yep. That's fine. It's either Niv or Royal Scions, man. Either way, you're pretty dead. Yeah, good games. Whew, that was nuts. That was nuts. We were already at the we were about to make another Kraken. We were already at max for Royal Scions. Oh man. Now that's how the deck is supposed to go off. So, alright, we'll play another one with an Ionize, yeah. Alright, let's see. Planes. Always good to see no 1-drop. Yep, we'll take that. Oh, radical idea. Say go. Daxos. Sure. Oh, radical idea. Draw. Temple of Epiphany. Alright, keep Ionize open. Oh. Yeah, no. Sure, take 2, go to 18. Yeah. Let's force them to have it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Passion Orator. Pride Mate. Yep. Alright, so we could really use... Oh, that's an Ominous Seas. Oh, let's, Scry. I don't think we need another land right now. I mean, we are at 5. No. Yeah, let's play Ominous Seas. Say go. Man, we really need... I don't even know what we need to get rid of this. I mean, Storm's Wrath would be nice. Oh, God. This is about to get worse. Oh, this is so bad. Alright. Let me see if I can find, like, Chandra. Oh, negate. We don't want that. Storm's Wrath kind of helps. It's not going to get rid of that. Guess we have to block? Yeah. Man, that wouldn't that be clutch if I had 8 mana, but I don't. Alright. Gain a bunch of life. That's all I can do, man. Yep. Take 9. Down to 7. Alright. That's mana. Let's see. Do that. Damn. Alright. So if they have a Banishing Light, it's all over. Or another Pride Mate, that's cool too. Alright. Ionize is not really what we need right now. Nizzy. Can we survive? Dawn of Hope. Yep. Alright, so we can make an 8/8. So, what do we do? Storm's Wrath. Kill a bunch of stuff. Well, we kind of have to. Yeah, they create a little 1/1, that's fine. This sucks, man. This 8/8 isn't even enough. Oh, yeah. And that thing's just gonna keep getting bigger. Yeah. Pretty much just prolonging the inevitable here. Yeah. Alright, that's game. So I'm seriously wondering at this point if we need to play 4 Storm's Wrath, or maybe even have like burn, like Scorching Fire or Lava Coil or something. Something to be able to do damage. Well, no, we need something that's instant speed so that we can on top of a block, say. So really, that's really the biggest problem, is not being able to handle a Pridemate. All right, let's do another one. Playing against Yu-Gi-Oh! I tried getting into that show when I was younger. I mean, I watched a lot of it, but I was more of a DBZ kind of guy. I never got into like Pokemon I mean, I was into Pokemon, but I wasn't really into the show. I wasn't really into Yu-Gi-Oh! But I played both card games when I was younger. Sure, we'll roll with this. So we got Storm's Wrath in our hand. I'm wondering if we need to play 4. I think we do. I think this deck needs 4. So I may cut down to 3 Ominous Seas, and yeah, I may cut down to 3 Ominous Seas, and play 4 Storm's Wrath. This seems like the right thing to do. Yeah, don't think we really need another one, so we'll just put that at the bottom. Draw Radical Ideas, fine. Castle Vantress. Alright, play this. Play Ominous Seas. The reason why I like having 4 of them is because getting it in your opening hand, or, by turn 2, having it on the board, is really powerful. So, for obvious reasons. So Vantress, say go. So against Ramp again. I love the art for Castle Vantress, so cool. So it enters the battlefield, so no. Don't want them getting the added benefits. Witching Well, yes. One of the few people who think this card is really good. Not in this kind of deck, but I think in certain decks, I think that card is so good. Alright, well, we're not in any kind of hurry, so we'll just play lands. Yep. We'll Radical Idea in response. Okay. Get a Crackling Drake, draw. Alright. Ooh. Beanstalk Giant, okay. Chromatic Lantern, alright. Kind of want an Essence Scatter right now, that would be nice. I may stop at my upkeep. Never mind. Okay, well, Ionize is fine too. Tried to stop on my upkeep and draw step. I tried to do that. Guess I wasn't fast enough. Alright, so we got Ionize. Looks like they're going to try and go for Beanstalk Giant. Or Karn. Alright, I'll Ionize. So we definitely really do need to find a nice. Yes. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. Let's go straight to combat. And we'll close it all out with a Chandra emblem. Oh, that felt good. That was pretty good. This deck is a lot of fun to play. You know, obviously it's never fun losing, but it's a lot of fun to play, you know, but that was fun. Okay, I think we got enough in here. So recap, I think we definitely need to cut down on 1 Ominous Seas, put in 4 Storm's Wrath. I may end up just dropping the negate and just play 4 Essence Scatter, just because of how creature heavy the meta is right now. I don't think we really need negate, because as you saw right there, I was anticipating them playing the Beanstalk Giant. I was like, man, I really hope I get an Essence Scatter, but I ended up getting Ionize, which is, you know, just as good. So I think I might drop the negate and put in Essence Scatter. Yeah, because I did run it before like that with just 4 Essence Scatters, and it ran perfectly fine. I didn't have any issues. So once again, the only other, you see, I can't remember the name of the creature, so I gotta go down and find it. I know it's 1 blue, 1 red. It's a multicolor. But that's the only other edit I might do, and do a video on that, which is, did I pass it? Oh yeah, Sprite Dragon. So this card is, yeah, it's 1 blue, 1 red, flying haste. It's 1/1, but whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter. So I might do a video. I might do a video of like a rehash of this and replace, say, maybe Ominous Seas or something else. Maybe even, no, Crackling Drake has such a good synergy with Ominous Seas, so I think maybe, I don't know, I'll find something. Because I think Ominous Seas is just, I mean, you've seen when you really get going with the card draw, you can get to 8 counters really quick. And you can create the token at any time, which is also very good. So I think that's the only other thing I can find, is maybe replace Essence Scatter with Sprite Dragon, because with the amount of low cost spells you're going to be casting, plus it says non-creatures, that means like planeswalkers as well. So you can get this to be like a 4/4, 5/5 pretty quickly. So I think if you were to drop, like, say, Essence Scatter for 4 copies of Sprite Dragon, I think you'd be okay, because I don't think you'd be too concerned, especially running 4 Storm's Wrath, and you got removal with Chandra and counterspells, Ionize. So that's the only other edit I can think of. But yeah, let me know what you think of this deck. If you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comment down below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, all that good jazz, and also follow me over on Twitch. I'll see you later.